BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's had a beautiful day. Hey, I don't know how it looks better with the sunlight or with the I don't think we have enough of this light right here. I'll have more light by tonight. I don't think the sunlight is too much. I actually got a pretty good idea that I might do, but I might not do. Anyway, how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. For everybody that don't know, we are going to be we're bringing back a Tonight Show, not for nothing. I asked y'all previously on a show, I believe it was on Sunday, I asked y'all how much I wanted the Tonight Show back. I said I really, really, really wanted the Tonight Show back, so I made it happen. I just want to explain something real quick for the individuals, and this is, I'm just going to explain this one more time. I never had to previously before when we was, just so we could have a real quick conversation about our last situation when we was at that hotel on 42nd Street. I was not in the hotel because I had nowhere to stay as much as I was in the hotel because I had nowhere to film. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I had nowhere to film. That was the problem. So, we're bringing this back because y'all said that y'all wanted to be brought back. So y'all can understand that the only reason why we was there, we could have been left out of there. That wasn't the situation. That was something that you guys really, really wanted. So I wanted to try to keep that going as long as possible. With that being said, let's get to the show. I want to discuss the MTV Movie Awards, but I want to discuss it for reasons why it might not seem so obvious to the rest of you guys. I have a real good reason I want to discuss this. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get a little bit more lighting for us. I have a real good reason why I want to discuss the MTV Movie Awards. I want to be clear on something, just so we can be clear. When you have an individual, right, who, if y'all want to call what Lil Nas X does trolling, call it trolling. I don't care. You could call it what Lil Nas X does, whatever y'all want to call what Lil Nas X does. I don't call what Lil Nas X does is trolling. Give me 1 second. I don't like the lighting. I don't want no lighting. I don't call what Lil Nas X does trolling. You guys call what Lil Nas X does trolling. I don't. I want to have a discussion about that today. This lighting just does not do good for my complexion. What the fuck, homie? What the hell? We got these lights in this bitch. I'm gonna open that bitch back up. This not. I'm trying to figure out how to get this shit to work. I do not like that shit. We just gonna have to. This is how we doing this shit. All right. So I want to say something real quick. I do not call what Lil Nas X does trolling. I'm gonna have a conversation about that. If anybody's seen the movie awards, y'all seen the situation where Lil Nas X goes up onto the female reporter who is interviewing him, and he asks her what she thinks about his outfit. For everybody that don't know, she said, "I'm not hating," but basically she didn't like it. I want to have a discussion about that. I want to have a discussion about the MTV Awards in general, what y'all guys think about some of the winners, some of the losers. And I want to also, we still got the Africa Bambaataa situation open with Hassan Campbell. And basically, I want open discussion today. So I want to know what you guys want to talk about. And I want to discuss what you guys want to talk about. We're about 4 minutes in, so let's do roll call real quick. What up to the biz and is dropping all of them for us. What up, Hexter Cruz? He says, what up, for us? BBN fam, salute. What up, Lee Vincent? Shout out to all our fam across the pond. He says, salute, Jack. What up, Jay Hodges? He says, top of the morning, Jack. And the BBN fam. So let me give me some tissue real quick. It's open discussion today. I have those topics up there, but it's generally open discussion. I guess I'll lead it off with the MTV side of the conversation. I'll lead it off with that. It's something that I want to say real quick, referring to the whole MTV thing and Lil Nas X in general. And for everybody that says that he's a troll, I don't think the guy's a troll. At this point, I don't even really know if he's gay. I'm going to say this again. At this point, I don't really even know if he's gay. I think at this point, he's just doing anything that he can. Because some of the shit that okay, homie, I just want to say this real quick. I don't agree with men wearing dress. Straight out fact. I don't really agree with that. But I do believe that you could do whatever you want to do, right? So if you're a whole man and you want to wear a dress, I'm not going to look at you funny and be like, oh man, that dude, whatever. I don't really care. That's the point of what I'm saying. But there's men that wear dresses and there's men that try to get dripped and all that other shit. And they don't have to look like fucking Westbrook. You see what Westbrook do? This is the point I want to make about Lil Nas X real quick. Pay attention. Do you see what Westbrook do? I don't think Westbrook gay. I don't think Westbrook is gay at all. But do you see how Westbrook will dress? Do you see how Westbrook allow for people to dress him? You see the outfits that Westbrook wears? What up to the business? He says, I can't stop seeing Russell Westbrook in that white V-neck and skirt. Hold on, we're going to have a conversation about this. Do you see these outfits that Russell Westbrook wear? For everybody that don't know, and I'm not saying that you can't be married and be gay, but Russell Westbrook is married with like a couple of kids and shit like that, I think. He's not gay. At least I don't believe he is. What you have to understand is, first of all, Russell Westbrook don't dress himself. He has a whole person that is their job to make sure that he's in all of the latest fashions. I want to say something else also. Why every single time Russell Westbrook has to try to show people how fashionable it is, he's skating the line between masculinity and femininity. He's always on that line. He's never showing us some dope fashion sense that's masculine. It's always some dope fashion sense that's something that women do that men should also do. I'm trying not to laugh at this shit. But that's what Russell Westbrook does. I don't believe Russell Westbrook is gay. So now on Lil Nas X, I think all of these antics and all of this weirdo shit that Lil Nas X does is just because he has no boundaries. I'll say that again. I just think Lil Nas X has no boundaries. The point in which I'm saying is, I believe that there's people out there that don't necessarily have a sexuality. And I think that that's something that we have to really come into understanding with. I think that's why you got people out there that don't want to be men, don't want to be women. They want to be non-binary. They don't consider themselves to be individuals that have a sexuality. I think that Lil Nas X falls in it, and this is the group that Lil Nas X probably falls in. I don't think this dude got a sexuality, yo. I don't, what I'm saying is, in Lil Nas X's spare time, I don't think he's having sex with men. I don't think when he's going to have sex, he's having sex with men. I think it just might not matter who's available. Little eyes as we sitting around, he be like, oh man, I wanna bust a whole nut. Who's available? Shit, he don't care. Because at this point, and I want to make a whole nother point about Lil Nas X real quick and about black people. A lot of black people are about to get pissed off at me. So if you're one of those people that hate Black Lives Matter and shit like that, you're gonna be happy. I'm about to say a thing. So I don't think Lil Nas X, I don't think he has a sexuality. I think they call it pansexual is the closest thing I could think about, but that's something else. So I say all that to say this. I don't believe Lil Nas X is doing all of this dressing up shit like he does because he's trying to, because this is who he is. You understand what I'm saying? Like, when I see a Kid Cudi wearing a dress, I mean, I'm like, hey, that's kind of who Kid Cudi, that might be Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi always, when he's, cross-dressing, he's pretty fashionable. There's another dude, I think he's an actor or some shit, I don't know, but he's all the way, like, you could tell he's playing for that team. And he usually, even though I don't agree with the outfits he wear, I'm looking like, that's way too much, but it don't look tacky. Lil Nas X showed up like he was going to do a movie. Lil Nas X showed up like he got his wardrobe from the 1980s. Lil Nas X showed up like the people that did his hair died 2 decades ago. That's how Lil Nas X showed up. What in the hell? He showed up terrible. There was not, if a woman had that outfit on, it would have been terrible. Do you understand what I'm saying? If a woman, anyone with the outfit was terrible. Shout out to Lil Nas X and whatever the hell he's trying to do. He's encouraging some people to do a lot of things out there. So I'm pretty sure Lil Nas, just in all fairness, I'm pretty sure Lil Nas X is encouraging a lot of people to do a lot of great things out there, because he's helping some people that might have a problem with coming to grips with who they are. He's probably helping them. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure he's helping people do great things out there. So I'm not bashing him. But what I want to get to one more point real quick. And this point is because of what the young lady said to him that was interviewing him. He was like, "What you think about my outfit?" She said something along the lines is, "I'm not gonna hate." Oh, we could get back on Russ in a second. Hold on. She was like, "I'm not gonna hate." I so much want to hear Lil Nas X say something about her being mad at gay people or her not respecting him because he's gay. I so much want to hear. I swear, if Lil Nas X is eating a fucking turkey sandwich and you say, "Yo, turkey sandwiches is disgusting," he's going to say, "Oh, you just don't like the sandwich because I'm gay." Now, there's a lot of people that's going to be able to sympathize with this. You know who do this? There's a lot of black people that do this shit. Every single time they in the fucking wrong about some shit, they want to swear it's because you a racist. No, nigga, you just did some weirdo shit. Nobody's probably a racist. This might be all you. I'm laughing, right? Because I literally have had to tell people this before. Like, some shit has happened before, and like I had to tell people, you know, after the fact, yo, that person wasn't being racist, man. He was doing some weirdo shit. Don't do that shit with me no more. Or if you were gonna do that shit, let me know so I could leave. I don't want to be a part of that business. You feel what I'm saying? Just so we could be clear. So that's why I'm laughing. But that's what Lil Nas X does. Anytime he does some weirdo shit, if you don't accept it, it's because you don't like gay people. So I'm done with him. I'm done with him. I don't even, he won an award last night apparently, and then he said thank you to the LGBTQ community or to the gay agenda or some shit like that. And I bet you people laughed it off like it was a joke, but I don't even know what award he won. But tell me why he won the award. Could somebody please tell me why he won the award? Because his streaming numbers is not off the chart. Nothing he does is critically acclaimed. Can you tell me why Lil Nas X would win an award? Because somebody find, what award Lil Nas X won last night? Let's just go look and check what award. Do you understand what I'm saying? He's not killing streaming numbers. Nothing he makes is critically acclaimed. What kind of, are they just creating new awards so they could give him one? Hold on. MTV Awards 2021. The nigga won an award for the video for Montero. How? The direction for Montero. How? The visual. So you understand what I'm saying? Ain't nobody got time for this. What the fuck are you talking about? He won an award. Wait. Oh, how? So anyway, I mean, the point, thank you, the business. Shout out to the business, but you get the point. Like, there's no reason in the world why he should be winning any awards. So he drops one song the whole year, he does one video the whole year, and he wins the top awards. How? Shout out to that shit, though. I mean, I'm not against them. Give them all the awards. I don't think them awards mean anything anyway. So give them all the awards. I don't think them awards mean anything anyway. That's why you see a lot of dudes get the awards and then they bounce. That's why you see a lot of these guys stop going to the award show. Them awards don't mean anything, man. Stop being fooled. Yeah, I stopped watching award shows maybe in the I don't know. I think since once probably the early 2000s, late 1990s. I stopped watching them shits. Wait, hold on. The main reason why I stopped watching them was because it seemed like the things I wanted to win never won. So I said, I just said, this is not a show for me. The show, what I wanted to win never won. It was always like some weirdo other shit. So I was just like, this shit isn't for me. And I left it at that, and I just kept it pushing. Shout out to them niggas. It's just not for me. I don't think Montero should have won any awards for visual, for anything. I don't think Lil Nas X did anything to win an award. Anyway, neither here nor there. And back to this whole Russell Westbrook thing. I just don't like Russell Westbrook. I just don't like him. I just don't like him. I'm just gonna keep the stack with you. I just don't like him. I think he's probably the most athletic player in the NBA. Probably one of the most athletic people on the planet. For him to Russell Westbrook hasn't won a ring, and it's a personality problem. This has nothing to do with talent. He's extremely talented. I'll say this much. I respect basketball players with a jump shot. You want to know why? Because it takes patience to get a jump shot. And not just skill, not just technique, but patience. You understand? It takes patience to do something 1,000 times and fail and still do it 1,001 times. That takes patience. You understand what I'm saying? So I respect athletes that acquire a jump shot in basketball. Like if you're a basketball player and you acquire a dead-on jump shot, I got a lot of respect for you. If Russell Westbrook had a jump shot, he'd beat Allen Iverson at 6'3". Tell me where I'm wrong. He just can't shoot, and he takes a lot of shots. So I don't like him. Because either you get that jump shot so your team can become unstoppable, or you give that rock up. You figure out how to use the talents and skills you have to take less jump shots because you can't make them. Not no jump shots, just less. We don't want to turn you into a Ben Simmons. That guy's the worst. Just less jump shots. That's it. That guy's way too athletic, way too talented, way too skilled. It's a mental thing. What's up with the shirt that I'm wearing? Well, you got a problem with this shirt? I'll tell you about the shirt in a minute. Just let me know if you got a problem with it first. Okay, why you got a problem with it? I want to know what your problem with the shirt is. I'm going to say this much real quick, and then we're going to move on. But the main reason why the NBA is not like the NBA in the 90s, the main reason is because these dudes keep jumping teams to go make super teams. In the 90s, in the 80s, you just had to somehow get a super team. But I do like the fact that it changed because the draft could be manipulated. So I do like more control in the athlete's possession. I'm just saying that's why I just think it changed. Well, I mean, no, the difference between pro players and amateur players, don't get this confused, is conditioning. Don't get this confused. The difference between a pro player and an amateur player is conditioning. Okay? Conditioning. That's why it's a flex when you say, yo, I've been playing with college basketball players since I was a kid. That's a flex. You understand? It's conditioning. There's tons of basketball players who can't shoot. Oh, you just came here to argue. I don't know. Who you think the gorilla on my shirt's referring to? Aziz says CBS News says Lil Nas X won that awards because his Monterio video made headlines for his depiction of sliding on a stripper pole in hell to L when he proceeds to give Satan a lap dance. I think CBS News say that? I don't see how they're wrong. What the fuck? Tell me how they're wrong. Sounds about right. To me, that sounds like 100% exactly what happened. No. This is Gorilla Edibles. It's the Edibles people that we these the Edibles guys, Gorilla Edibles. I know them. Shout out to D Candyman. That's why I'm not paying that guy. What the fuck? Yeah, niggas. I wasn't 100% sure he was gonna say nonsense, so that's why I engaged. If I was 100% sure he was gonna say nonsense, I wasn't gonna say nothing. Nah, Gorilla Edibles. Eat your eye. It's actually my slogan, by the way. Shout out to that shit. If y'all remember me using it previously, I gotta blow my nose. It's a fucking allergy season. I hate this shit. It's about to start getting cold, y'all. All right, what y'all want to talk about? Thank you, Aziz. What y'all want to discuss? What else we got on the itinerary? What up, King Will? What up, 300? What else we got on the itinerary? Okay, I got you, Pico. Yo, y'all gotta check out Half Ahead on YouTube by Peacoat Slim. Y'all gotta go check out Half Ahead. I can't play the song, obviously, because I don't want to get hit. But y'all got to go check out Half Ahead by Peacoat Slim. Go pull up on our brother. Show his page some love. That's up. Michael Wilson. Long time. I don't know. All right, let's get to the show. What y'all want to discuss? We could discuss what y'all want to discuss. What's up, Iris? She says, good morning. We could discuss what you guys want to discuss. What up, Juro? He says, what's good, BBN? What's good, Jack Frost? Chilling, my brother. How you doing? We can discuss what you guys want to discuss. What questions y'all want to ask? Anything y'all want to talk about, tell me. What up, Florida State Bullies? How you doing? Could we get them likes up? We got 77 people in here. Could we hit them likes so we can send out some notifications? Or the dislike. They do the same thing. Because you know the haters in here. Haters, don't forget to hit the dislike button. Haters, don't forget to hit the dislike button. Don't forget. Gotta hit that shit. What up, Art of the D class? So I'm definitely not a fan of that Lil Nas X shit. Anybody win last night that you expected to lose? Besides him? His shit is terrible. I don't know what to tell you. His songs ain't good. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. People is jacking weirdo shit. Good morning. I'm ready for Fat Joe Ja Rule versus tomorrow night. New York stand up. What up, Natasha Johnson? What y'all think about that versus real quick? I read that. What y'all think about that versus? Ja Rule, Fat Joe. What y'all think about that Ja Rule 50 Cent? I mean, Ja Rule Fat Joe. I'm going to say this much real quick. Ja Rule streams is about to go retarded. For the uninitiated, Ja Rule streams is about to go retarded. Why is Bobby Shmurda dancing like a stripper at his show? Yo, I do not know what's going on with Bobby Shmurda, man. I'm going to tell you what happens, though. Listen, sometimes people believe that anything that they do is going to win. That it don't matter what they do. No matter what they do, it's going to win. I'm going to explain this one more time. You know how people be having those individuals. I don't know if I'm going to stream it. I got to see. You know how people be having those individuals and they always want to stay by you and they always be like, I'm always going to tell you when the bad things. I'm going to keep you straight. I'm going to keep you grounded. Right? I'm going to explain something about these individuals real quick because a lot of times we think, people think that they're being that individual for us and they're not. In order to honestly be a person like that, you have to be giving overwhelming support to this individual. So that when you say that ain't it, the person knows that ain't it. You can't be one of those people that don't never say nothing except for when you got something negative to say. Because that's a hater. You can't be one of those people that every single time a situation comes up, you're trying to find out where it cannot work. Because that's a hater. Get it? You know why haters hate on you? Because they spent so much time hating on themselves and preventing themselves from success that now they need to hate on you and hate on your success. Haters are made as children. If you are somebody who is a hater, you were bred to be a hater. You were bred to be jealous of other people. You get it? You were bred that way. So the point in which I'm trying to make is this. You can have people around you that Bobby Shmurda needs that could be like, yo, look, that ain't it. But he don't have those people around him now, obviously. Because somebody was supposed to grab him by the scruff of his neck and say, get the fuck up off of that floor. Why you do? Cut the music. I like Bobby Shmurda. I think somebody got to get up on him and correct some of these, get up on him and get in his ear. Somebody got to get in Bobby Shmurda's ear. This is about the 445th thing that he's done that some people consider to be questionable. Aziz says, fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. Master Yoda. Boom. I can't say it no better. Literally what I just... Shout out to Master Yoda. Literally what I was just saying. Haters go out of their way to hate instead of using that time to better themselves. Like I said before, if somebody is a hater, they've been bred that way. They family, they teachers, their community, their parents. Somebody bred them to be jealous of other people. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody bred them that way. So you got to understand, a hater gonna hate. They can't help it. They just gonna go from hating one thing to going into hating another thing. They can't help it. That's who they are. They wake up every morning, look at their lives, and are unhappy. If you wake up, I don't care if you're a billionaire. You could be a millionaire, wake up every day and be unhappy. Remember, rich people commit suicide also. So you got an individual that's waking up every single day unhappy with themselves. So they got to find something to tear down. They got to find something to speak negatively about. And they got to find somebody to try to put all of their hate that they have internally for themselves on. And 9 times out of 10, they're going to put that hate on somebody that they admire. They're going to look up to somebody and then decide that that hate has to be spent on them because that gives their life value. You know, that gives their life credibility. You know, some people don't feel like they're credible unless they're talking about you. Some people know that nobody gonna listen to them unless they talking about you. So they're gonna talk about you because if they don't nobody care about them. That's the world. This is the fact. How many of y'all in here ever seen me go on somebody else's page or channel and hate on them in the 5 years I've been on the internet? And I'm only talking to the green team and people who are been members that's been here a long time. I'm not talking to none of you random ass names that we don't know who you are. It's the 5 years that I've been doing YouTube. How many times have y'all seen me go on somebody else's page and be disrespectful, or go on somebody else's page and talk shit to them, or go on somebody else's page and try to create a beat, how many times? I'm only talking to the people in here that we know. I'm not talking to y'all that we don't know. So think about that to yourself. If I'm never doing that, but people are doing that to me, it shouldn't be hard to tell who the person in this situation who's wrong. It shouldn't be hard to tell who the person in this situation who's the hater. It shouldn't be hard to tell who the person in this situation who's jealous. Even when I separate from people, you don't see me going in on them. I separate from people and keep on going with my life. Think about that for a moment. So I don't know what's going. This is all over a Bobby Shmurda conversation. So I don't know what's going on with Bobby Shmurda, but I do know that he needs real. Wow. But I do know that he needs real people in his corner. I think they just, at this point, it just looks like exploitation. I don't think, see, this is the problem with Bobby Shmurda right now. I don't think he's allowed to be around any of the gang members. I don't think any gang members, real gang members, is going to have this nigga going on stage doing this shit. Niggas from the Bronx, why we hate K. Cole for? Any particular reason why we hate K. Cole? Any particular reason why we hate K. Cole? I'm asking as I go scroll up to unhide K. Cole. Any particular reason why we hid K. Cole? Wow, K. Cole's not even in this conversation. How the fuck did... Any particular reason why we hate K. Cole? What up, Mommy Rocks? I unhid you, K. Cole. You here, don't worry about it. What up, D. Candy Man? Any particular reason why you hate K. Cole? Okay. I'm giving him another second to respond. Yeah, he's not going to respond. I don't know why he did it. I don't know why he did that. I gotta, and I can't because he's invisible at the moment. I gotta go all the way into my jank, which I'll do it this way. All right, I just gotta take him from being an admin real quick, but I'm still here. I'm here. So I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I don't know why he did that. And I asked him, and he's not responding. And obviously, he has to be able to hear me because. What up, Brooklyn Banger? Everybody say what's up to my brother. What up, Prince to Amir? Every single time before one of my admins start doing some weirdo shit, the first thing they start doing is hiding people by accident. Every single time. Every single time. Every single time. Y'all been here for quite some time now. Every single time. Right before one of my admins start doing some weirdo shit. Anyway, while my computer is logging up. Every single time. I don't know why. So I'm ready to have no admin, so it don't matter to me. Actually. Yeah, again. Shout out to John B with the $10 drop. I need you to give me a minute, John B, because I'm busy doing something. Shout out to BQ Mommy. Everybody say what's up to my sister-in-law. Yeah, again? Again? So, I don't know what to do as far as that is concerned. Oh. All right, let's get back to the show. Sorry about that. God, fucking Lee, no. What the fuck is all this other shit popping up on my computer for? All right, so we in here. So I want to say something. So just in reference, I'm going to get to that drop in 1 minute, my brother. We're not doing Saloon this morning, though. We'll do Saloon tonight. Saloon tonight. Tonight's show, our Tonight Show will be at 10 o'clock tonight. Our Tonight Show will be at 10 o'clock tonight. And you want to know the wildest thing? BQ Mommy, since this conversation is up real quick, I want to say this. You want to know the wildest thing when I ask them, when they kick people and then I get upset and I don't like it? You want to know what the wildest thing is? They say that because they're admins, I should be okay with them kicking people. That I'm not supposed to get mad at them while during the middle of my show, they just start kicking random people. I'm not talking about D Candyman. I've never had this conversation with him. I'm saying that's what previous admins I've had said. That I should be okay and not have a problem if they just start randomly kicking people. And that there's a problem with me because I don't want them randomly kicking people. I should be on their side. They do donations. Y'all don't. I'm not even going to tell you who said it. I'm going to let y'all keep being friends with them. I'm not going to do them. I'm not going to do them like they would do me. I'm going to let y'all keep being friends with them. It was more than one. It was a group of them. I'm not even going to say nothing. It was not Prince to Amir. Prince to Amir did not. Prince to Amir knows. Yo, let's have this Holyfield conversation. Prince to Amir knows who said it. Hold on. Hold on, Prince to Amir. Am I lying? Don't say who it was. Just say am I lying or not. Thank you. No lies. That's why that shit kill me when y'all be like, when people be like, yo, why your admins keep losing? My admins just wanted to kick everyone. The fuck are you talking about? Had admins in here that all they wanted to do was kick people. No, because I don't understand this shit. This is a real conversation I had with admins, by the way. They're going to lie and say that this isn't what happened. But believe me when I tell you, this is a real conversation I had with admins. They're not here no more. It's a real conversation. 300 said facts. That's how he got blocked for nothing. This is a real, yeah, this is just too terrible. I'm only going to be able to use this for minimal stuff. I could get on there. I'll talk to the, I'll fix this. I'll fix that one way or the other. A Bruce of the little, yeah, that shit was crazy. I am very transparent. It's probably too transparent. I really don't be out here lying. I really don't be out here lying. All right, so hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna say something, then we're gonna get off of this topic because I'm not gonna call nobody's name and I'm not trying to bash anybody, but I want y'all to understand something. I had admins basically telling me to stop reporting the news and only just do the saloon. And while I'm busy trying to explain that that's not a direction I could go in, it don't matter how much I need drops. I can't go in that direction. No matter how much I try to explain I can't go in that direction, they like the saloon. Saloon make them laugh. So I should stop doing news. I should stop covering real stories, and I should only do the saloon. And then once I disagreed with that, everything went sideways. Aziz says a good admin should give a warning first and then hit them with 300 seconds. That's a fact, Aziz. Lauren Lease, what up, Lauren Lease? How you doing this morning? Let's get back to it because I'm not bashing nobody or nothing. It's just that don't go out there saying shit about me, trying to create shit about me when the whole time, like, there's mad shit I could say I don't say. I just talked about your jump off, P. Colt. Give me a minute. I'll try to get some shit together. For when you do drops. Just give me a minute. I'll try to get some shit together. We get a little bit of promotion for your channel. I see you just starting. C. Grab says, that sounds crazy. You always report it. Dude, I don't know what to tell you. I was supposed to just stand up here just doing the saloon every day only. I don't know what to tell you. We used to have meetings. I don't have a team to have meetings with currently. Ask Prince to Amir. He's an admin. He could tell you. We used to have meetings all the time. Prince to Amir. Ask Prince to Amir. All of this shit that I'm saying, I am not capping. He was in these meetings where these things was happening. Prince to Amir. Every morning. Thank you, Prince to Amir. We was having meetings every morning. Thank you. We maybe 5 days out of the week, Monday through Friday, we have meetings 3-4 days out the week. Prince to Amir said, who's going to want to view just for saloon? How could that work? No hate, but how? That's all I was trying to say. And then that turned into a thing, and then now I'm not doing the thing people want me to do. You understand? So it's so good, and this is no hate towards them. Maybe they thought that was going to help solve a problem or whatever the case is. The ones that are still here usually do certain work in the morning. And they're not always available because they getting out, jumping in their vehicles and driving. So that's why I'm not doing it with them right now. And right now, I want to figure out exactly what I'm gonna ask of my admins. I actually had a meeting with Prince to Amir this morning. Ask him. Shout out to John B again with the $10 drop. John B showing up today. That's a fact. Who's next? We are not. I'm doing Saloon tonight, just so we could be clear. Saloon tonight. If anybody just wants to wait for tonight so we could do Saloon tonight. We're doing Saloon tonight. They want you to be a one-trick pony. They don't want to see real potential, bro. Every single, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, sometimes people just, in their defense, sometimes people just like a thing and they want to see more of that thing, right? But, you know, I'm still a human being. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to 300 with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Good morning. Yahawashi. Yeah, so I'm not bashing them. Yeah, 300 do need to join the green team. 300 need to join. First of all, everybody that's a green team member, I need all of y'all to level up to swinging bags. At this point, if you're not swinging bags, my nigga, you playing games. I'm just going to keep it a stack. At this point, if you're not swinging bags, you're playing games. Everybody needs to upgrade to swinging bags. Just on some super real shit. I'm not even being funny, yo. What the hell? How's everybody not swinging bags? Anyway, I appreciate you at whatever level you're at. Don't get this confused. But I'm just saying, come on, swing some bags with us. K. Cole needs to be freaking on the green team. Probably not at bag swinging level. I don't know. He doesn't comment but so much, but when he's here, he comments a lot. 300 needs to be a bag swing. He needs to be swinging them bags. He needs to be a bag swinger. Black Power Cross needs to be a bag swinger. C. Graf needs to be a bag. Come on, man. Lauren, not Lauren Lee. She ain't been back in a while. Let her get back in here and be chilling. What up, Monica Kendra Whitehead? Okay. Click on his page. Your admin need. Oh yeah. Hold on. I'll put a link to your jump off in there right now, Pico. Hold on. I got you, Pico. No, I didn't name not one mod. What up, Lex Luger? He's dropping all of them frauds. What up, Rue Jones? Don't nobody see them dots, Jones. What was I picking up my phone to do again? Yeah, I just said some shit. What am I doing? Oh, I'm getting this guy's page. Pico, what's the name of your song again? Hold on, you sent it to me. Nah, don't worry about it, K. Cole. You'll be all right. You don't have to do anything. Just keep showing up, putting comments, hitting that like button. Copy? Even if you haven't been down. Copy? I'm looking for your shit to try to share it right now, Pico. So I don't know why I can't find it. Did you send it to the BBN channel or did you send it to the Wait, what? When y'all send stuff to the BBN channel on IG, y'all do know sometimes I don't see that shit for like weeks. Pico Slim, send me another message so I can find your page. If you send me another message so I can find your page, I'll reshare it in here. You sent it to that one? Send me another message. I don't know what's going on in the internet. People being here feeling super hard. I don't know. People are crazy, man. 300 says, I'm here every day, Jack. Was just blocked for a while. I'm back from the dead. Oh, yeah, you definitely was black from the dead, homie. I don't want to... Y'all got to understand. I'm going to say something real quick. There are reasons to kick people. And I am 100% with the kick all of the people that need to be kicked. Don't get this confused. I don't see it. P-code, I don't. Okay, I found it. Hold on. I'm 100% with kick all the people that don't want to be here. I don't care what you're talking about. I'm on that type of time all day, every day. We're not going to be confused about this. This is not going to be a situation where we're going to pretend like we don't know. I'm 100% with the, if you don't want to be here, we will help you out the door. Period. The problem is a lot of people think the type of trolling that they do, if they making it look like they want to be there. Nigga, don't nobody want to be going back and forth with you over bullshit all day. You feel me? Don't nobody want to do that. So once you try to create that atmosphere, nigga, you don't want to be here. The fuck? But also I want to say this real quick. I'm definitely very appreciative for any admin that's ever been here, whether they did a drop, didn't do a drop, any admin that we've ever had. I'm definitely appreciative. I appreciate the time that they spent here where it was where we was able to actually work together and, you know, not necessarily. I definitely don't appreciate the times that they decided to work against me. But obviously, when they was working in conjunction with me to try to actually help and do things that was beneficial, I do appreciate all of that time. So for that, I want to say thank you, period. If you want to take whatever you want to take, because apparently, like, if I say anything at all, even almost negative about a person, they hate me until the day I die. No matter how many nice things I say about them. So that's what I got to say. So I know you're going to hate me to the day that I die, but I still want good for you. I'm just different than you. While you sit there and just hate me, I still want good for you. I want everything that you want to happen to you in your life, with the exception of you being able to destroy me. So for all the people out there that just hate me to be hating me, not really this energy though. like you don't know me. Like, you think you know me, but if you knew me, you would understand. You see my brother dropping those hundreds? You see those brothers, my brother's dropping those hundreds? That's my brother. He's dropping those hundreds. Like, you don't know me. You understand what I'm saying? You pretend to know me, and people are convinced that you know me. But if you knew me, you would know that what I'm saying right now is 100% fact. I don't got nothing against y'all guys, and I don't want nothing bad for anybody. I just don't want anybody to win at my expense. Other than that, go do all the winning in the world. Keep it over there also. And I'll keep my shit over here. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't got nothing against y'all. I in no time in the future want to re-link up, just so we could be clear. At no time in the future am I trying to re-link up. There's only maybe 2 or 3 of the admins that left that I will fuck with again, and that's just because they just left. They didn't leave and start talking shit. They didn't leave and go on everybody's channel, and they just left. I can't be mad at you. I gotta respect that. But for you other people that, you know, didn't just leave, nah, never again in my life. I promise you. And I want you to succeed. So, you know, keep posting anytime anything good happens to you. That shit make me feel good. We not the same, homie. Yeah, we not the same, man. We was never the same. With that being said, I'm gonna move on. What else y'all want to discuss? Yo, so Holyfield got in the ring and got knocked out in the first round. Holyfield got in the ring, got knocked out the first round. One of the most dangerous careers you could be involved in is boxing. Because even when you win, your job is to get hit. I'm going to say this again. One of the most dangerous careers you could be involved in is boxing. I forgot who knocked him out. I'm going to tell you in a second. The reason being is because even when you win, your job is to get hit. And that's why I think Floyd Mayweather is the greatest boxer of our generation. Yeah, but you could play football and your job isn't to get hit. A kicker's job isn't to get hit. Oh, he fought Belfort? Holyfield bought Fort Belfort, Victor Belfort. No, all of those sports are dangerous as shit. I would not want my child playing football. I want my child to learn how to box. I would not want my child to be a boxer. I would like for my child to learn MMA. I would not want my child to do MMA professionally. Do you know most of these boxers get brain damage in practice and training? You know most of these boxers get their brain damage in training? Did y'all know this? Y'all think these boxers is getting their brain damage in the ring. These boxers are getting their brain damage in their training. Holyfield got knocked out. I bet you Tyson will fight him now. Jets kicker got his leg broke yesterday because the Jets kicker isn't supposed to get hit. He's the kicker. Yeah. So because first of all, you know you have to learn how to take a punch. So you literally have to get hit in boxing so you can learn how to take a punch. You want to know why Adrian Broner gets knocked out? Adrian Broner doesn't know how to take a punch. You want to know why Prince Tuamir gets knocked out? Prince Tuamir doesn't know how to take a punch. If you know boxing and you see these guys boxing, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Other than that, you're gonna be like, hey, you talking about? They don't know how to take a punch, not a professional punch. C-Graph says Mayweather's the GOAT. He's undefeated, rich, and not disabled. Yeah, Mayweather still got his brain. I'm not gonna call nobody name, obviously, but I played football with some kids, and there was a couple of kids that I think got brain damage while in Pee Wee football, in Pop Warner football. Being a competitive boxer is like surviving a car crash every damn day. Y'all get mad at these football players that abuse their wives. Y'all get mad at these boxers that abuse their wives. And this is what I have to say about that. Don't date a boxer or a football player if you're not going to be ready for their mental capacity to deteriorate. If you're not going to be ready for them to mentally deteriorate at some point, for them to traumatic brain injuries. Yes, if you're not ready for them to deteriorate mentally at some point where you're going to have to take care of them, where they might be easily angered at things that they never cared about before. If you're not ready for that, don't date a boxer. Don't date a football player. Aaron Hernandez, great example. Don't date these guys. Don't date a wrestler. Chris Benoit. Holyfield broke. Actually, you can't even really be broke if you Holyfield. But he probably just doing that because Tyson doing it. That's a fact. Kennedy Williams, shout out to Kennedy Williams. He says they have to take hits in football, boxing, MMA, and other sports to learn how to take hits. Your body is already damaged. These are facts. They're not mentally there. It's not even just PTSD, Kennedy Williams. It's chronic, it's CTE, chronic traumatic encephalopathy. And the kid from Kansas City that killed this girl and himself at the Cheek facility. Look, Keandre Willis said, I had 3 concussions before age 18 because of football and just being a knucklehead. You 100% correct. Boom. Commonly called punch drunk. Yep. That's right. So we got to understand, like, Holyfield, just so we could be clear, I think Holyfield got CTE. And I thought Holyfield had CTE once I learned what CTE was. Once I was taught, shout out to John B with the $9.99. John B going in today. Clap it up for John B. He says, I'm 260 and a kid. I'm 260 a kid, 150 pounds. I'm 260 pounds. A kid 150 pounds knocked me out. Boxing is not for me. Kenny C says, yep, it's deep. That Chris Benoit thing was crazy. Wrestlers die like that a lot. This is a fact. The Kenrick family. Y'all might not know who they are. It's a Kenrick. They were wrestlers. They whole family, all of them committed suicide. Like they was just all of them. Like the father, the brothers, Mick Kenrick. Fuck. I forgot their names, but all of them committed suicide. They were all wrestlers. Holyfield looked like he needed a cane, get knocked down, like he needed help while falling. Yeah, I forgot I'm gonna remember their names. The Von Erichs, thank you, Crisis Black. Shout out to Crisis Black. I love the fact that we got smart people in our community. So when I don't know something, you niggas is on it. I love the fact I got smart people in our fucking community. DeAndre Willis Sr. said, back in the days, the concussion protocol was drink water and walk it off. Yep. I'm here in Texas. The Von Erich family curse. Yep. Because they all had, I believe they all had brain damage. Just imagine you a wrestler. One of the first things you're going to be doing with your kid is playing rough. You know how many of them probably been getting brain damage since they was a child? You know, every single time those guys fall to the mat, they get micro concussions. Seen and unseen boxing. Shout out my brother. It's a sad day for boxing. Jack Legend shouldn't have to endure that. No, I believe Legend should not have to endure that. I used to use him on one of the freaking fight nights. Nah, but the Von Erich, but when you a wrestler, you playing with your children way rougher than me and you. We slamming them on the bed. They slamming them on mats. You understand what I'm saying? Once again, shout out to John B with the $10 drop. Who's next? The Hart family had that too. I remember when he fell off the roof coming to the ring, it was live. It was not live. You're wrong. It was on tape delay. They didn't show it over the pay-per-view. It was at a pay-per-view. It was on tape delay. They didn't show it over the pay-per-view. So it was not live. You might have been at the arena when it happened, though. If that's what you mean, yeah, there was audience in attendance. K. Cole says it must be part of their contract to still get in the ring. No, you might just want to get... Do you understand how competitive these athletes are? He might just want to still get back in the ring because Tyson did it. So he like, fuck that. You're not going to outdo me, nigga. Remember Tyson getting in the ring. Nah, that's not your bad. You just was a little off, and so I just helped you know what it was. Just like a minute ago, somebody else helped me know who the Von Erichs were. We just being community and being supportive of one another. And one way that you're supportive of somebody is putting them onto something that you might not know that they know. Or you know that they don't know. Started some good news. I can't share it right now though. I got the wrong hat on this whole time. Whatever you're talking about, send it to me, Problematic. I'll be able to see it today. Whatever you're talking about, send it to me again. You ever seen the show Behind the Ring? The wrestlers always snap the women and the men. Once again, you talking about people who are in the contact sport. If you got anybody in the contact sport, expect for them to be angered quickly. Right? I mean, if they aren't angered quickly, you know, salute. But often when you play the type of physical activities that these people do, you have to be able to get your adrenaline going. So sometimes your adrenaline could go on and off by accident. No, sometimes your adrenaline, okay, so one of the things that separate good athletes, great athletes from elite athletes, I'm not talking about good athletes from great athletes. I'm saying great athletes from elite athletes is the ability to be able to control when you shoot out your adrenaline. You understand what I'm saying? Being able to put yourself in the zone, basically. Which is dangerous, because if you do it too often, it's dangerous. All right, so I got it right here. I'm looking at it right now. I am going to give it a look at later today. You just sent it to me. I'm gonna leave you on. I'm gonna leave you on unread, so I make sure to remember to come back to your post. Yeah, exactly. So, not everybody knows how to give themselves an adrenaline boost, and the ones that are able to do that can usually go from great to elite, or from elite to great, however you want to put it. Crisis Black says WWE wrestlers literally fall through tables and get hit by chairs on purpose. Remember, Undertaker threw Mankind off the top of the Hell in a Cell. Absolutely insane. First of all, that was probably the best wrestling match ever in the history of wrestling matches. I just want to say that. First, he threw him off the side of the cage, off the top of the cage, and then he threw him through the middle of the damn cage. That's probably one of the... When I tell you, I was watching it live. Well, not live, obviously, but I was watching on TV as it was happening. I got that pay-per-view. When I tell you, everybody in the crib I was in my crib where I was living at, when I tell you, because we was all watching it, when I tell you everybody went insane, everybody went insane. People was running through the house telling other people who also already saw the shit what just happened. That shit was insane. No ifs, ands, or buts. That shit was insane. We was running through the house. Yo, did you see that? People running past each other to tell each other. That shit was insane. So shout out to that shit. That was, yeah, of course he got a concussion and everything else from that. Kenny C. Williams says, people don't understand the wrestlers take a lot of punishment to their bodies, and the Rock and Mankind cage match was brutal. Yes, that one was brutal. Also, the Mankind kids, Mankind, yo, wow. Timberland TV says, I watched it on live, also it was crazy. I went back and watched it again this year. Mankind, wow, fat. Yo, I'm going to tell you something right now. My favorite tag team of all time is the Rock and Sock Connection. I'm going to tell you right real quick while we're talking about WWE. I can't explain to you how big of a... Shout out to Prince to Amir dropping our Cash App. You can pull up to the Cash App right now. Who's next? I can't explain to y'all how big of a Rock fan I was. I liked The Rock when The Rock was still a heel. I liked The Rock when The Rock was with Nation of Domination. I liked The Rock when The Rock was a bad guy. Because I didn't see The Rock as a bad guy. I just saw The Rock as an extremely talented individual surrounded by people who were less talented than him, and he was busy trying to shine. That's what I saw. I also saw The Rock as an individual who didn't treat the people who was less talented than him anyway. He still saw them as, you're part of the team. You feel what I'm saying? So I like The Rock. It's not easy for an individual to be the most talented in a group and try to bring the people up with him. The people that's with you is always going to be like, yo, you going to leave us? Or yo, he think he all that. While you busy working your ass off, not just for yourself, but also for them. They busy going off sometimes telling people you think you all of that. They busy going and telling people all type of weirdo shit about you when you working. So I always liked The Rock, even when he was a bad guy. And I always liked Mankind because Mankind was crazy. And the reason why I think that was the best fucking tag team of all time is because The Rock never wanted to be on this nigga's team. For everybody that don't remember, The Rock didn't want to be teamed up with Mankind. He hated it. And then them niggas ended up winning the belt. That shit was too much for me, man. That was too much for me, man. That was too much. He hated this nigga. He did not want to be on the same team as this nigga. He had more important things to do. Yeah, I like Stone Cold. Stone Cold was cool. I like Triple H too. Timberland TV said, what's your thoughts on Triple H? I definitely want your perspective. I always thought Triple H was dope. Triple H was always dope. Like, at first, I used to be like, at first, I didn't really like him. But then Triple H, after the DX days, I started liking Triple H. When Triple H started beefing with DX, I started liking him more. The Rock and Sock connection. Kenny C. Williams says, do y'all remember the barbed wire matches? The barbed wire matches, them some brutal matches, man. Yeah, I didn't like none of them shits. This dude keep talking about the Freebirds and Dusty Rhodes. How old are you, 300? Is that your age? I'm like, how old is this nigga? Freebirds? What the hell? Who you gonna be talking about now? Brutus, not oh man, I was gonna really go back. Like, yo, remember them Iron Sheiks? Remember the Iron Sheik? The Iron Sheik was the best. He's gonna start telling us about Kamala. Shout out to Andre the Giant. Rowdy. I used to like Rowdy Piper. It's Rowdy Roddy Piper. Roddy. It's the second one. Ric Flair. I like Ric Flair. Demolition and the Legion of Doom. Those guys, a.k.a. the Road Warriors. I like them. The Legion of Doom name was dope, too. Road Warriors was dope, too. I didn't think Demolition was that good of a name. Junkyard Dog. I fuck with JYD. I fuck with JYD. What the hell? But we talking about the other wrestling. Y'all guys start talking about wrestling. Like, what the hell? Y'all talking about wrestling matches Moses was at. What the fuck? Shout out to Hulk Hogan, that racist bastard. I used to like Mr. Perfect. If you notice, I like the guys that have overconfident. Those are usually the wrestlers I like. The dudes that you couldn't tell them nothing. They couldn't have friends. Yo, I like the wrestlers that was so overconfident they couldn't have friends. Lex Luger, not Luthor. That guy's somewhere else. 300 said, we all 75 years old in here, Jack. Shout out to BQ Bobby. Everybody say what's up to my sister-in-law. The fuck? Razor Ramon was cool. Bad News Brown was alright. He used to come with the sewer rats, with the Harlem sewer rats. The Ultimate Warrior, he was dope. I liked the Ultimate Warrior when he first came out. Can't go say y'all don't be by day. Crisis Black said the Ultimate Warrior was sad how he died the day after being inducted into the Hall of Fame. His speech at Raw that night before he died was eerie as hell. Shout out to Macho Man also. Macho Man is probably, in my opinion, besides like Stone Cold and The Rock, shit like that, Macho Man might be the most successful wrestler of all time. Besides Stone Cold and, you know, the Batistas of the world, name me somebody who was more successful than Macho Man. Shout out to Ravish and Rick Rude. Is he the one that died? It was him or Jake the Snake. Shout out to Jake the Snake. Yeah, Macho Man might have been the most successful wrestler of all time other than The Rock. I mean, now you could say Batista. But, like, from his generation, Macho Man is the most successful rapper, most successful wrestler of all time. Who was more successful than him from his generation? With his Slim Jim commercials, yeah, Macho Man was getting to the bag. Macho Man was doing voice work for a shitload of shows and cartoons. He was getting to the bag for real, for real. Shout out to The Undertaker. I fuck with The Undertaker. I can't think of a more successful rapper, a more successful wrestler from his generation. Fucking Macho Man was in the first Spider-Man movie. Right? Tell me where I'm wrong. The oh yeah might be the most recognizable ad lib. What you mean of wrestling? Name me a more recognizable ad lib of all time. Name me a more recognizable ad lib than oh yeah. Maybe the Jada laugh? Superfly? So shout out to Superfly Jimmy Snuka. He was my first favorite. He was my second favorite rapper. Wrestler rapper. Bob Backlund was my first, but I only like Bob Backlund because my pops used to cheer for him. I did not think Kamala was from wherever they said he was from. I can tell you that much. I did not know he was from Mississippi. But I didn't think he was from the fucking Congo, or whatever the fuck they said he was from. I think they said they got Kamala from a tribe somewhere in the middle of the woods. I didn't think that happened. Shout out to Timberland TV says, I can't think of one. That's facts. I'm trying to tell you. Shout out to Bret Hart. He is my favorite wrestler of all time behind The Rock. The excellence of execution. Hey, John Cena getting that bag now. Shout out to Ric Flair. Crossface chicken wing. No, he used to do the chicken wing. He used to, yeah, was it the crossface chicken wing or just the chicken wing? I didn't actually watch Bob Backlund wrestle. He actually wasn't wrestling no more when I started watching wrestling. But we used to have the magazines. So I would be able to see footage every now and then. I don't watch enough wrestling right now to do a wrestling segment, but if we have people now, every time, I'm not going to even say this shit, because every time I say this shit, then the other people don't do the thing they supposed to do, and it looks like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, so I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to waste my time. But nah, I don't watch wrestling enough to be able to do it. Sergeant Slaughter, I used to like Sergeant Slaughter. I mean, or not like him, however you want to say. He was a good heel. He was better as a bad guy than a good guy. Way better as a bad guy than a good guy. As a good guy, he was as a bad guy, he was They Live, Roddy Piper. That's actually a pretty good movie. I advise everybody to go see They Live with Roddy Piper. That was a really good movie, and it's probably a really good allegory for what's going on right now. Timberland TV says, I fell off shortly after WCW bought WWF bought WCW. I think that was the downfall of both platforms. I think both platforms would have just did better if they would have stayed separate. I think they should have, I think WWF should have bought it, but after buying it, kept it secret. Like, we don't know. You understand what I'm saying? So they could just be still two separate entities beefing with one another. And then you could do some weirdo shit like one wrestler comes from one organization, goes to the other organization and win their belt, and then bring it back to the other organization. I think they did that, though. Back in the day, people don't know wrestling was real. There's stories. I'm going to say something real quick. There were stories about wrestlers having beef with one another and then having to wrestle and going in the ring and it being a real fight. The dude was literally named Don Lynch. He was a nosy person who hung around rich people and just leech. Wait, what are you talking about, Tennessee Williams? I don't know what Tennessee Williams is talking about. And you can't leech off of rich people. Rich people give you money. You'd be surprised at how many rich people that you'd be surprised at how many people are just friends with rich people and they just keep you on the payroll because they like you. They like you, so they send you a couple of $1,000s a month. You know, they got it. The wrestlers that killed each other in the locker room. Which wrestlers are you talking about? Yeah, so shout out to that shit. Anyway, let's move on to another topic, which I want to talk about. I'm going to step away for 2 seconds. I'm going to give y'all an opportunity to think about what y'all want to talk about. I'm coming right back. What y'all want to talk about? Let's change the cons. I mean, we can still talk about this, but let's add something. Give me 1 second. Okay, so we already talked about fucking Russell Westbrook. I don't know what's going on with that guy, man. Okay, one, the Giants' problem actually was that they couldn't play defense. If I recall, there was thank you everybody saying bless you. If I recall, there was a point in the game where the other team had the ball for like 12 straight minutes or some weirdo shit like that. So the problem is that the Giants couldn't get them off of the field. That puts a lot of pressure on the quarterback when you can't get the other offense off the field and the quarterback is sitting over there for 8, 9, 10 minutes watching the other team march down the field. So they got to figure out a way to get the other team off the field before I could even say anything about what they're doing offensively. Because if you can't get the other team off the field and you sit on the side for 8 minutes here, then next thing you know, you're sitting on the side for 6 minutes and you're sitting on the side for 7 minutes. You can't get into a rhythm offensively. That's just what it is, in my opinion. Yeah, my allergies fucking with me today. You don't know what to do with which curse words. Oh, yes, Kennedy C. Williams. We are going to talk about this. Thank you for bringing this up. I plan on making a video on this. I don't see any curse words, so I'm not sure what you're talking about. Shout out to Ric Flair. The woo, that got to be, yeah, that's probably, that's high. That's high up there. Top 10 ad-lib in the world. In chat approval. I can't see them. So you got to figure out what you want to do, how you want to do it. I can't see them. I can't see them here. So whenever you see me on my phone like this, you just got to figure out, is the curse word the F-bomb? Is no, period. If the curse word, if the message is bigger than the curse word, let it go through. But if the curse word is the F word, no. The F word is never going through. Never the F word. Any F word. All right, so that's it. I want to say something real quick. Hold on. I want to say something real quick. A whole bunch of doctors just quit. A whole lot of doctors just quit, y'all. Quit. Watch when I tell you what doctors they are in a second. Let me tell you in 1 second what doctors they were. Doctors all quit. They worked in the fucking maternity ward. They worked in the maternity ward. Babies have to be delivered. Babies is not a situation where you can tell the mother, you know what, we're just going to try tomorrow. That doesn't work that way. The reason why they're quitting is because they're being forced to take the jab. Now, these are doctors choosing to quit. F and N words are banned here, so behave yourself and get the boot by Prince to Amir. Listen. Babies can't wait. You have doctors, nurses that are refusing to take the jab. Now, I'm not here to tell you to take it. I'm not here to tell you not to take it. I'm not doing that. I think you should do what's best for you. If you believe taking it is the best thing for you and your community, please take it. If you don't believe taking it is the best thing for your community, as always, like when we talk about with politics and everything else, I want you guys to individually do what's best for you. Don't do what I'm doing. Don't do what the next person is doing. Do what's best for you. I know somebody that use your discernment. Yes, K Cole. I know somebody that's gonna get the jab who is against it, and they gotta get it for work. They don't want to get it, but they don't really got a choice because they gotta feed their family. They got bills to pay. They got things to do. It just is what it is. I'm not going to go say nothing to that individual like, yo, you stupid. You should have just quit. No, nigga, do what's best for you. The hell? Whatever's best for you, you do it. No, I have not. Do what's best for you. I don't know what's best for you. If I try to stand here and pretend like I know what's best for you, stop fucking with me. I don't know what's best for you. You do what's best for you. So these nurses and these doctors in this maternity ward, they're just going to quit. At least that's where they're currently at. I don't know how this is going to shake out. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I hope everybody is satisfied at the end somehow. We're going to see how this plays out. But you have some doctors in the maternity ward that said that they are not going to take the jab. You said you got the jab by choice. Shout out to you. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people that got the jab by choice, and I'm going to stand with them that that was their decision, and so that's what they should do. I am not here to tell you what to do. I keep trying to tell people that for the longest. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to experience it with you. Period. I think that this looks bad that those nurses don't want to get it. I think this looks bad for the push that they're trying to make globally, definitely nationally, but globally, on trying to get everybody to be okay with this vaccination thing. I think that this particular story is going to galvanize some of the individuals that's against it. See, Graph, every other day you say you work somewhere else. You do know that, right? At this point, some of the individuals who are lucky are the ones that work for themselves, are the individuals that work at a job where, you know, they're their own boss. And it's all on you, whether you want to do whatever you want to do. Tennessee Williams says, I'm not taking it. Licking and weed works for me. I've been sick all times. My body fights it off. Just do what your body tells you. Like I said, do whatever's in whoever's best interest. I know a lot of people that it's their best interest to get the jab. They should get the jab then. I know a lot of people who it's in their best interest to get the jab. I think you should get it then. Don't know what to tell you. I'm not against it. I'm not for it. I think that everybody needs to do their own research, know their own situation, and decide on themselves and how they feel about this. If you're going to allow somebody to bully you to take it, shout out to you. If you're going to allow somebody to bully you to not take it, shout out to you on that too. I keep saying I didn't get it. You're going to keep asking me? Somebody else asked me a second ago, 300. I'm supposing somebody else is going to ask me in a minute again. Shout out to Aziz. He says, I got 2 jabs. The AstraZeneca vaccine here in Australia. Never had a problem with it. In a pandemics, one's will to live and survive is priority. Okay. Tighten Up says, that's true. Everyone should go off of their own research. That's all I'm ever saying about anyone. No, somebody else asked a second ago. It wasn't you, 300. No, somebody else is about to ask in a minute, though. There's trolls that come in here, and if they see somebody ask me a question, they'll just keep asking the question over and over and over and over and over again. So since I know you, I don't think you was doing that. I just put you onto it. I usually just ignore the people who do that. No Limit War says, I work for a porta potty company. I clean crap for a living. I wasn't taking the chances. I hear that. No, I would 100% assume that if a vaccine comes out for anything, you probably need to get it. You're going near people's excrements. We're not doing that. Prince Tuamir says, I started part 1 Pfizer. I'd like for some of y'all to tell me, hold on. I'm asking that we don't have this conversation here, 300 and K Cole. That's I feel bad for homeboy. But a lot of us are in transitional periods. I don't call it homelessness. I call it a transitional period. As long as you think of yourself as homeless, you will not be able to it's going to be more difficult to fix the situation. We're in transitional periods. All right, homie? That's what you are. You're in a transitional period. You're transitioning from one thing to another. That's it. We're not looking at it like that. Perspective is everything. Now let's keep on with the conversation and let's move off of that. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. It's cheaper to experiment on humans without paying them. Okay, I'm not saying that that's what's going on, though. Yeah, I'm not in control of the comments people leave. Hennessy says, the dope game is global. What is the difference between... first of all, just so we can be clear, Tennessee Williams, they're giving these things away for free. So this is not about being the dope game. Copy? These things are being given away for free. I do not think anyone in America is paying for any of the jabs. They're all free. This is not the dope game. Copy? There you go. K. Cole. John B says, do you need anything, K. Cole? K. Cole, you still in here? John B talking to you, homie. Dope costs money. It's free, so it's not dope. Nope, not dope. Them paying you, no dope dealer pays drug dealers to take their drugs, my dude. It's not the same thing. I'm not going back and forth with you on this. You know what? If you think it's the same thing, it's the same thing. Anybody else who thinks it's the same thing, it's the same thing. How about that? It don't make no sense. I don't know no people that sell drugs that pay you to take the drugs they're selling. But, you know, if you think that that's some kind of comparison or similarities, shout out to that shit. I don't know what to tell you. It's getting cold, y'all. They're pushing for the shots. We can't eat outside the window. Nothing in America is free except for this thing. That's a fact. Wait, who got 5 jobs? Let me make sure that's my brother for real. Freaking I just want to know if that's him, so if it isn't him, I can kick him. Sneezing and shit. Hold on. What time is it? We gotta get up. I gotta get out of here in a second. They getting their money back. I got time for this. They used to cut themselves with razor blades to make it look real as well. What you mean they used to cut themselves with razor blades? Hell are you talking about? Tennessee Williams. Okay, fuck it. You know what? Shout out to Tennessee Williams. Whoever's, I think y'all should all get into a really deep conversation with Tennessee Williams about that thing he's talking about right now. This shit makes no sense to me. Excuse me. I'm gonna let y'all go. I gotta get ready for something in a couple of minutes. I got a thing I gotta do. So I gotta let y'all go. A lot of people took the jab and still caught it. For everybody that don't know, the jab isn't to not catch it. I don't know what the jab is for, but apparently the jab isn't so you don't catch it. I don't know what it's for. Thank you for everybody that keeps saying bless you on Tennessee Williams and the others. They say that the jab isn't to stop you from getting it. So I'm not sure what the jab is for. Just to be honest, I keep hearing the jab isn't to stop you from getting it. So I don't understand. So anyway, if anybody finds out what it's for, let me know. Hold on one second. But once again, go out there, read pamphlets, get informed. There will be a Tonight Show tonight at about 10 o'clock. Once again, go out there, get informed. Once again, go out there, get informed first before you make a decision. Just don't make a decision one way or the other without some information. That's what I'm saying. I think you should do what's best for you. If y'all notice, I never really try to steer anybody's opinion. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, if y'all really... Like, if y'all really... I'm really never trying to steer nobody's opinion. I'm really always just saying, get as much information as possible and do the thing that is the best for you. With that being said, I'm gonna get up out of here. I gotta go. Everybody that sends me stories, we wanna go in today and the next couple of days, maybe the next couple of weeks. We want to really go in. So if there's any stories I need to be covering, hit me in my DMs. Hit me in my DMs. I'm going to let y'all go because I got to get somebody here. Like, comment, subscribe. Also, let's go do something good for somebody today. Not a stranger, but not somebody who's close. Let's go do something really, really nice to somebody who's like, do something really, really nice for somebody who we come into like, you know, casual contact with today. So that's what we're going to do. Today, we're going to do something nice, random nice thing for an individual who we come into casual contact with today. Somebody that we see, you know, in passing. We know who they are. They know who we are. We're going to do something nice for them today, like buy them a cup of coffee or you know what I'm saying, pay for their coffee at the store when y'all both there or something like that. We're going to do something really nice for somebody today. With that being said, like, comment, subscribes. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get on this one. I'm out.